What's up, Random Phantom? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're about to get into the latest What I Saw for the First Time monthly series. And this time it's for August and September. The reason I didn't do August was because I didn't really see all that many movies, as well as September. I kind of had a, little phase where I was just like, I'm going to take a little chill from watching new movies and just do some rewatches. So, combining both August and September, just to make a more better of a video. So, but yeah, we'll be back to normal in November when we do October. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's get into my first time watches of August and September and rank them and see what my thoughts are. So basically we're just going to go in order. The Howling from the 1980s. I thought it was okay. Was really hoping a little bit better. It's a nice horror film, but to be honest, all in all, I like seeing a lot of better, werewolf movies. And then the musical Carmen Jones. I thought it was good. Was hoping it to be a lot better, but for some odd reason, the music was just meh. But the movie overall was good. But wish it was in the great or really good category, but it was just good because the music was kind of disappointing. The Jewel of the Nile, the sequel to this one, not as great as the first one. It was just an extreme meh. I didn't really like it. Was rather disappointed. Midsummer, I found to be just good. I was really hoping it was going to be in like the masterpiece section. It was just so weird and awkward and a little bit uncomfortable, which I get that's what I was going for, but it was just like, make me uncomfortable, but make it entertaining at the same time. Don't just make me uncomfortable just sitting there watching and being like, can we be done? But yeah, Midsummer, it was good. But like I said, I wish it was in the greater masterpiece section. The Year of Living Dangerously is next, with Mel Gibson and Sigourney Weaver. I found this to be an extreme meh, kind of forgettable. It just didn't do anything for me. Then we have the musical The Pajama Game. I thought it was okay. The music was fun, but the story, it's kind of like the exact opposite of Carmen Jones. The Pajama Game, the story, it was fine for what it was, but all in all, it just didn't do anything for me. Don't Breathe 2 is good. Not as good as the first. Rather disappointing. Felt like they were trying a little too hard this time around. There is one part where it's longer than the one take one shot in the first one. That's pretty good. Don't really like the end credit scene. It's just like, if you're gonna do what you did, stay what you did, and don't kind of like reverse it with the end credit scene. Then we have The Kissing Booth 3. I swear that if you've seen both the first two films, that kid is just annoying. Her friend, like the whole movie, I'm just trying not to pull my hair. Like, my gosh, grow up, kid. You just gotta grow up. Up next is Vivo. I thought it was good as well. A little disappointing due to a character I did not like at all. If you had excluded that character, got rid of that character, the whole movie would have been really, really good. The music is fantastic, but that character just ruins it. Then we have Alligator, which I thought to be okay. We have the Amazon Prime's Jolt, which I found to be an extremely meh. Was extremely disappointing. I was looking forward to it too because it's a great poster. It's a female-led film. It just didn't do anything for me. Free Guy is fantastic. What a enjoyable time. Ryan Reynolds, Jodie Comer, Taika Waititi, you got all these stars and whatever. The movie is such an enjoyable time. There's a cameo in here, and there's a part that just made me go nuts in the theater. Like, man, like, it's definitely one of those rewatchable films that when you're just down, this will bring you up. And then we have The Suicide Squad. I thought it was really, really good. Very enjoyable. It's one of those movies that, if not done right, it can be a stinker. And the way they went about it, James Gunn, I mean, man, he really did some great stuff with this film. Then we have Psycho 3, the sequel to Psycho 2, and the original Psycho. I thought it was okay. Not as good as the second one. Psycho 3, it's definitely a series where you definitely want to get into, just to see where it goes. And Psycho 2 is really, really good, but Psycho 3, just a little bit disappointing. Then we have Future World, the sequel to Westworld. I found to be meh, not really memorable at all, really slow paced, just basically a rehash of the first. The Natural, really, really good, a fantastic baseball flick. The music is fantastic. Robert Redford is a joy to watch. Then we have Flashdance, with the iconic scene. I thought it was good. Few unmemorable scenes, but all in all, it was fun. It was a good time. Up next is Pink Flamingos. Awful. I'm not even going to mention what happens in that film because this movie is trash. Literal trash. The Lost Weekend, I thought it was good. Again, I was a little disappointed because it was a Best Picture winner. It's from the 50s. I'm a sucker for those, but it took a little longer than a 50s movie usually takes for me to get me into it, which is why I'm a little disappointed with it. Then we have the musical of The Unsinkable Molly Brown, which I thought to be okay. Extremely disappointed because this was high in my anticipated list for musicals. Not as many songs, and some of the songs were just cringy. Then we have Splendor in the Grass. I thought it was good. Very interesting with some of the material in the film. Kind of controversial for the time. But yeah, very interesting. And then we have The Guilty. I found to be extremely meh. The Danish original is fantastic. And this remake just didn't have the gall to do what the original did, and I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal just hams it up. Doesn't do that great of a job. The Wild One I thought was great as well. Marlon Brando, fantastic. Definitely one of my new favorite films from the 60s. Love the biker gang type thing, rebellion, and all that kind of stuff. It's fantastic. Then we have the sixth Star Trek film, which I found to be meh. Star Trek movies just don't really do anything for me, sadly. It's just, I'm a bit disappointed with it. Then we have Kate, which I found to be really good. Better than Gunpowder Milkshake and Jolt, which were so disappointing. But Kate, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she's fantastic. Such a great action flick. So many great action sequences. It's pretty fantastic. And we have James Stewart's Two Rode Together. I thought it was good. Had high expectations for this. I seem to have high expectations with a lot of films the last couple of months that ended up not being as good as I wanted them to be. But it's a nice little Western flick with James Stewart. James Stewart can never really go wrong with him. And then last but not least, we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I thought was really good. Definitely a new era of the MCU, and I am really looking forward to what they have going. And I thought some of those action sequences, especially the fish fighting, was so good. So yeah, so that's all the films I saw of of August and September. Now let's rank them from worst to best. Definitely Pink Flamingos is the worst. Kissing Booth 3. And then I would definitely say Future World comes next, along with The Year of Living Dangerously. Then we have Star Trek. I would definitely say Jolt is better than The Guilty. And then up next in okay comes, would say definitely Alligator. Then The Pajama Game, Psycho. 3, The Unsinkable Molly Brown up next. I would definitely say Carmen Jones is next. Then Don't Breathe 2. Then Flashdance. And then I would definitely say Midsummer's next, along with The Lost Weekend. Then Vivo. Then The Two Rode Together. Splendor and the Gas next. And then for the really good section, up next is The Natural. We have Kate. Then we have Shang-Chi. And then Suicide Squad. And then in the great section is The Wild One. And then Free Guy. So the worst is the Pink Flamingos. And then the best is Free Guy. So out of all of September and August, the best was Free Guy, and the worst was Pink Flamingos. Like, seriously, like this. I don't know if I ever want to see or hear about that movie ever again. But yeah, Free Guy, definitely one of the best of 2021. Such a fun flick. So yeah, anyways, guys, that was my first time watches of August and September of 2021. Just want to say to those who are new here, if you made it to the end of the video and would like to check out the channel for other stuff, I have plenty more where this comes from. I have more of these type of videos, as well as trailer reactions, top 10s, movie reviews, and a bunch of other film-related content. I would like to say to those who are returning, I appreciate you all. To those who are new subscribers, just want to say, please don't forget to check out that bell to get notified of future videos. I have a Patreon if you'd like to support me over there. I give early access to videos. I have a Twitter where you can follow me. I give updates to the vids. As well as my favorite movie news, talking about it and all that kind of stuff. And I have a Discord where you can join and interact with me and a bunch of other people. So, just want to say one last time, I appreciate you all. Stay random.